I was gonna title this like the dark side of DARPA, but people don't really know what DARPA is. So what is DARPA? DARPA has been running things in the background in the US and in other places for a very long time. DARPA is a Defense Advanced Research Project Agency. And yes, it is a public agency. We're just not taught about it. It's a shh, hush, hush. An independent U.S. Department of Defense agency responsible for developing cutting-edge breakthrough technologies for national security. It was created in 1957 in response to the Sputnik. What is a Sputnik? Good evening, Ray Brown. The Sputnik Sputnik 1 was the world's first artificial satellite launched by the Soviet Union on October 4th, 1957. Hello, P99. So basically, they created this agency because they want to be ahead of technology against any other country, right? But this agency has been used in a way against their own citizens, the US citizens. It's not all bad. Just imagine a bunch of mad scientists. It's just a bunch of mad scientists in a government agency, and it's called DARPA. Hello, Vinny. What the hell's on your head? A tinfoil hat. So, there's this woman named Annie Jacobson. This lady right here. Do you see this lady? She blew the lid on DARPA. So she won a Pulitzer Prize for some of her findings. So she was she was a finalist for the Pulitzer Prize. Anyways, in some of her interviews, this woman has talked about some of the things DARPA has been doing. DARPA created biohybrids. Biohybrids? Hello, guys. Hello. Man and Van Lego. Biohybrids. What are they? Biohybrids are rats, pigeons, moths. DARPA found a way to put a microchip in the brain of these animals and control them. Remember, birds aren't real. Remember that conspiracy? It seems to have a little bit of a basis. I know there's a YouTuber that made it into a joke, but they have been able to control animals. DARPA, so Annie Jacobson, this woman, proved that DARPA has been putting chips in animals to control them, to monitor, to spy. Imagine having a moth and being able to move around the room freely and somebody just thinks it's a moth. Actually, to the point, DARPA was actually able to put brain chips into larvae when it was a cocoon, and then once it became a moth, the brain chip was in the moth. It was easier to integrate. This is a little bit of a side tangent, but Neuralink, for those who don't know, Neuralink is a brain chip that Elon is working on, Elon Musk, to help people who are paralyzed. That sounds not like all fun and games. Good, help those people. But his end goal is for all humanity to have brain chips, to be one with AI. Do not do that. They're going to be able to control your body. DARPA has already been able to do this, and this is a government agency in the US. They've been able to control animals with brain chips. DARPA, and here's another thing, there's a lot of coming to light. We're in the age of Aquarius. A lot is coming to light. DARPA helped create Google. Did you know? They're in line with the Google CEO, with the Facebook CEO. Actually, DARPA used to have this project called LifeLog Project. What is LifeLog Project? Thank you for the little coin. LifeLog Project was a website that was created by this government agency where people can log their life. And it was, obviously, people noticed that it's just a spyware. The government's the one creating it. So they shut it down. They shut it down on February 4th, 2004. And guess what? Guess what was registered on February 4th, 2004? Facebook. And Facebook, oh, thank you so much for the $50. That's so much. That's so nice, Daniel. And Facebook, and sorry, Facebook has already been in the press for selling your information. It's a way of the government tracking you over and over, right? Tracking who are you with, your movements, all that. That's a problem with the flock cameras right now. They're saying it's for license plates, but they've already been caught red-handed spying on kids. So, also, RFK Jr. Do you know who RFK Jr. is? I'm sure you guys do. He had an interview on Dr. Phil, and someone asked him about chemtrails. Oh, everybody gets called a nut if you talk about chemtrails. He actually believes that they are real, and DARPA's behind them. Oh, thank you so much for the Tony. Oh, by the way, it's so funny. Every time I talk about something like this, I get restricted on TikTok. I just got restricted on TikTok. On YouTube, I'm fine. YouTube is more free speech. Thank you, Daniel. So, some ex-DARPA employees have mentioned that they have mind control weapons. They're called V2K. And also, another word for that, I think I have it here, the voice of God, right? They're called V2K that can pipe voices into someoe's head. It's a non-lethal weapon that resonates the dopamine cells of your brain and floods it with dopamine. And it can incapacitate them. And they can project voices in your head on loop. You're the only one listening to it. The whistleblower gave an example. Like they could play something negative in a loop, like your mother hates you, your mother hates you, your mother hates you, driving you insane. It's a psychological warfare. They're doing that so you literally go on a nervous breakdown, and they can try to wipe your memory and wipe your brain and implant new memory. Okay, before we continue on this, I just want you to know that the biggest takeaway is that you are still powerful. So even if someone is able to direct, and they've actually admitted to some of this stuff, it's called a sonic projector. It uses acoustic and microwave technology to target you, right? Because we have brain waves, right? Our brain is kind of like a radio, and you pick up signals, so they can target waves to you, that being happy waves or negative waves, right? And they can talk to you. Your brain can pick up, right? So yes, that's a direct energy weapon. It's called the voice of God. But here's the thing. The people who are grounded in themselves, right? If you are grounded, if you can meditate, if you can recognize what your thoughts are, and the observer, it doesn't have to control you. Like someone can direct that to you, and you're going to be okay. Look at Eckhart Tolle's teachings, right? Your brain is just perceiving thought, right? You're grounded. And they've actually talked about this too. The people who are grounded and observe the thoughts, you realize that you are not your thoughts, and you're okay. So if you ever experience like you feel like you're in a negative loop, just ground yourself. Point out all the beautiful things around you. Be in the present moment. Realize that you're just the observer, right? So so either way, you're gonna be fine. Just ground yourself, right? But the scientists that keep committing, not being here anymore. A lot of people believe that they might have had direct energy weapons towards them, and they didn't know how to meditate and ground themselves, and they believed they were their thoughts, right? So the biggest takeaway is that at the end of the day, you are the powerful one. This can't hurt you if you don't let it, right? It is so important to ground yourself and identify that you are not your thoughts. Your brain is more of a radio, even if they project a frequency at you, right? That's why they use acoustic and microwave technology to target it. And they have a demonstration. It's called the sonic projector, but the voice of God demonstration, I don't know if they have that here, but that's the one that's in your thoughts, right? In a way, this is revealing that we are telepathic creatures. If we can pick up thoughts, if we can pick up ideas, if they can speak into something and we pick up the waves. Our waves are outside of our brain. Remember, your brain is like a radio. You can observe it and choose not to take it in. It's good to meditate and learn how to be the observer of your thoughts and not identify with them. At the end of the day, the thinking mind is a suffering mind. Check out Eckhart Tolle for some of his teachings that will help you through that if you ever experience something like that. Also, some of the whistleblowers talked about the targeted energy weapons. They can't like move them around. So if you only feel like you're getting intrusive thoughts in one specific area, it might be just targeted that way. Go somewhere else, right? If it's not like your own thing that you're dealing with, if it is your own anxiety, it's the same thing. Ground yourself and identify that you are not your thoughts, right? You're just picking up a frequency around you. Okay. DARPA did publicly admit to having a sonic projector, which in hindsight is pretty cool. The projector is cool, not the projecting like bad thoughts into your brain, just projecting noise in an area that only that person can hear. If they use it for good, it's not bad. The thing is, we can have cool technology, but we have to use it for good. And then also educating people that if you do ever feel like someone's intruding into your brain and it's not you, like you're like, no, 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 you're like fighting with it. It really isn't you. Just let it go. Just be like, don't fight it. Just let it go. Meditate, go outside, step on the ground. It literally does ground you. Leave that area, meditate, be in the present moment, point all the beautiful things and be here. That's going to help you, okay? So they actually, if you look up DARPA sonic projector, they actually have they actually have a demonstration where they go to a public library and they literally project the sonic projector to some people and they're like, hello, can you hear us? And they show that nobody else can hear it in the quiet library, just that person. But that one was on the outside. The voice of God would be projecting thoughts into your brain using microwave technology. And that one is a technology they also have. DARPA has been opened with having energy weapons, high power lasers, and microwaves that could destroy threats too, just like a laser to somewhere. That actually kind of brings me back to the whole, I don't know if this has anything to do with them, but the whole fires, only the houses with with blue tops didn't get on fire. It was very weird how it was traveling. It seemed like it was laser. Even though this sounds scary, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're using it for bad. And if they are, again, directed with like the voice of God, directed microwave technology to you with a repeating thought, realize that you're not your thought, grounding yourself. Nothing actually has full power. You're the one that gives it power at the end of the day. And they've talked about grounding. That's the biggest thing you have to do. It won't drive you insane if you meditate and you just become the observer, right? I'm not that. I'm not that, right? But also just leave the area because they can't really move it, right? Okay. So let me catch up on some of these comments on both sides. I'm restricted on TikTok, but on YouTube I have a bunch of people. I think on TikTok I have one. They restricted me so fast. Let's see. Well, you have notes and everything. Yes, I have notes and everything. I've been researching all day today. Okay, let me see. Good evening. Beautiful. Thank you. Let's see if I have any questions. Brooke says the Galactic Federation. Oh my gosh, it's real. That's another whole thing I have to look into. Let's see. The EMF, like let's say you feel like you are targeted EMF. Faraday cages is a real thing. You could just move or meditate too. 1984 became reality. Says Bagnesis. Castles. Let's see. Nice hat. Good evening. I'm gonna see if I have humans function on frequency. Yes, we are different frequency in different states. So try to stay like high vibe, love. Yes, there's some scary stuff, but again, they don't necessarily have to use these technologies for bad. They have been running things in the background though. They're also behind the internet. They've completely been open about that now. In Washington, D.C., there's a lot of DARPA has a lot of like like undisclosed buildings, but one of them does have a plaque stating that they created the internet. And it seems like they're behind Facebook because they wanted massive surveillance. They have LifeLog project initially, and nobody signed up because it was a government website. They ended it February 4th, 2004, and then Facebook was established February 4th, 2004 too. Behind Google too. There. Imagine like Rick, like remember Rick and Morty? Imagine Rick as a crazy scientist, right? A bunch of crazy, super intelligent scientists. That's DARPA, right? Mr. says, I definitely have a directed energy weapon being pointed directly towards an angle that is only achievable in the correct handling of the object weapon. Wait, explain. Everything okay? Yes, Lone Wolf, Paulina. The tinfoil hat's to be fun. I'm not using it. Someone's like, your tinfoil hat's not working. I'm not. This is just a prop. I'm not using it as a Faraday cage or whatever. Let's see. Let me see. I have a few comments here on TikTok. That's why they got all the 5G towers up to disrupt the signal. Also, lead paint helps disrupt the signal. That was propaganda in itself. That actually helps diminish the EMF waves in your home. Let's see. Writer Storm says you had laser farther weapons, plasma weapons. Check out the Y files. I think the Y files might actually have talked about this too. And there was one episode where he was a little scared of like being taken off of the internet. For sure, TikTok doesn't like it. Like TikTok completely, like right now I only have 2 people on TikTok. They said they're not going to promote my page. But YouTube doesn't care. YouTube tends to be like more free speech, which is kind of awesome. I have 106 people on YouTube. I have 30 people on TikTok. Okay. Writer says enough vibration, high pitched staff, you can crack solid rock. Yes, that's a whole thing. We're energetic beings where everything vibrates at a certain speed. Like the atoms on a solid door are not fully physical. We're perceiving it as physical, but they're just vibrating atoms. Guys, thank you. Okay, let me see. Wolf says we've had airborne lasers since early 2000s. Let me catch up. Let's see. If I have any more questions regarding DARPA. Let's see. You guys, a smart woman is hard to come across. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. No, TikTok gave me a warning, Babs. It said like a 10-minute we're not showing your page warning, and I had to agree because of what I was talking about. Every time I talk about anything like this, TikTok bans me. Ern says vibrating atoms are real physical objects. Yes, but at the micro level, it's still vibrating atoms. They're not fully physical. Everything is energy. We're energy. We have energy around us. That's why they can project thoughts into your brain. We're telepathic beings. We're just taught out of it. It's like woo-woo crazy. You're crazy for thinking that, blah, 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 blah. They don't want you to develop it. It's a muscle. You meditate, you can develop your sixth sense, different psychic abilities and whatnot. Let's see. Are you Hershey's? Because that's funny. Or conspiracy theorist. That's funny. I just do this for fun. I did a lot of research on DARPA today. I was actually just talking about my findings on this government agency. But I love your energy. Yes, love and life to all of you guys. Wolfgang says, I don't like CERN playing with black holes. Yeah, I don't like it either. That's a whole other rabbit hole we can go down. A lot of people do believe that they're messing with time, right? I mean, Amy, I forgot her name. Amy, the recent scientist that had discovered anti-gravity, that she unalived herself, and she said she would never. A lot of people believe that, like, it's all tied. She used to work for the CIA too at one point. Oh no, sorry, NASA. She used to work for NASA. It's all tied, and it's a free energy. These scientists are they're missing because they're finding ways to get energy free for everyone. There's electrical pulses and everything. The electricity is everywhere. Your soil has electricity. The air has electricity. Yes, there are ways to get energy from the air, from the soil. And every time a scientist tries to speak out or put or publish their findings, they either get bought out and they close it or they disappear. Let's see. Christian says, Alpha, okay, speak your truth, stay safe. Thank you. Okay. I said the same hat. Thank you. Yeah, whatever you're trying to separate from, like, oh, I've heard that too, Ebobs. Thank you for the rose. Okay. Example one, Nikola Tesla. Yeah. And I think the fact that we're so publicly talking about the missing scientists, they keep trying to make it make it about UFOs. Yes, some of them are linked on UFOs, but it's at the end of the day, it's free energy. These scientists, they all work in things that will create free energy for everyone. Who doesn't want free energy? Big oil companies, the people who are running the world right now, but they're losing power real quick because people are speaking up. People are saying no. That's the biggest thing. Spread in love and light, help each other, right? Say no, right? Okay. Are you also on TikTok? Yes, I am. I am on YouTube and on TikTok. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Oh, that's another belief. So we've talked about how DARPA has found a way to project, they call it the voice of God, project thoughts into people, using acoustic and microwave technology. A lot of people believe that some of these scientists who unalive themselves didn't know how to ground themselves and couldn't distinguish between a thought being projected to them versus their own thoughts, right? And then that might have happened. There's another conspiracy theory that they're all okay and they're all just working on a project underground, like hidden. That could be too. I hope they're okay. Hey, it's 44 Outdoor. Hello, musician. Hello, 44 Outdoors. Nice to have you, Toji. It's about anti-gravity tech, yes. And but a lot of it, yes, it was anti-gravity, but there was a lot of them were working on free energy. So pretty. Thank you. And anti-gravity does open like so many doors after that. Time travel, etc., etc., etc. I think a really like crazy finding are the biohybrids. That Annie Jacobson, this lady, she almost won a Pulitzer Prize for it. She's a journalist. She blew the lid open on some of the stuff DARPA was doing. And the biohybrids, that was freaking insane. They took rats, pigeons, moths, and they implemented a chip in their brain, and they were able to control them. That's why I say, like, Neuralink, do not, for the love of God, do not put a chip in your brain that is run by the government or run by a billionaire. Don't do it. They've already proven that they can control, like, birds. They can control rats by putting a pigeon to spy on people. So no, the birds aren't real. Funny thing, has a little bit of a truth to it. Yeah, birds are real. Occasionally you'll get a chip bird, apparently. And this was all like published and everything, like proven. Thank you, Voice of Skull. Yeah. Musician, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Voice of God, MK Ultra 2.0, yeah. But again, when believing, like, you are the one that gives your power away. So if you ever feel like if you ever feel like you're being targeted, realize that you are not your thoughts, okay? It's so weird. As I was saying that, this ear, like, it just fully went, like, I can't hear very well right now. I just hear the ee. It's like something's trying to talk to me, like, through this ear. It's so weird. I just hear the ringing right now. Okay. Let me catch up. Still me says, yeah, happy thoughts that unalive scientists are alive and safe. Hopefully, I'm hoping that they're alive and safe and working on some secret project. I want love and light for everyone. And again, like being able to project thoughts into people, it sounds scary, but the biggest thing is that you're powerful. Nothing can really hurt you. It'd be cool if you like say, hi, I'm Paulina. I'm your neighbor over here. Come out and get some lunch. Like, or something like that. That's okay. Whatever, just be like transparent on who you are. But it also shows that we're telepathic creatures if you can pick up waves around your brain, right? You can pick up waves. We are telepathic. You just have to meditate and be open to receiving messages and all of that. Wolfgang says anti-gravity works by harnessing the energy in space around it. Accessing static energy is all available around us. How to power the magnets without a whole power plant. Exactly. Okay. You get what I'm saying, Wolfgang? Like there's energy all around us. All of these findings, at the end of the day, yes, the news is trying to make it's like into alien stuff. Some of them were linked into aliens, but they're hiding the fact that a lot of these findings had to do with free energy. If we have free energy for everybody, it's going to be so abundant for the world. It'll be, yes, the 0.5% will lose a bunch of power. Who cares? Everybody else is going to be good. Like everybody is going to be good. But that's the point. Like the oil companies, all these people, they don't want it. But people are opening, like Age of Aquarius. Everybody's like learning about like the truth behind things, right? And with that, we can create an abundant, loving world. We have in the future, we're going towards, and we see some bad stuff, but at the end of the day, we are going towards a beautiful, loving, abundant world for everybody, and that's what I want. I want you guys to have the best life ever. Like I love you guys so much. I wish you guys the best. What's for lunch? Ooh, I don't know. Says Ash. Let's see. Crow says they started with insects, DARPA in the 70s. Really, I didn't know that. Bad Boy says AI can interpret brainwaves. Oh, that was another thing. Like Terminator that ran, the movie Terminator that ran, they had one AI that ran everything. It seems like DARPA gave an AI like that to the military, and it's running a lot of it right now. And they also created an aircraft that is fully ran by AI. Let's see. Let's go to that feed. Thank you. Wolfgang says, I've studied this stuff since I was a child. I'm the one that had the Air Force father that built these in the basement 1995. That's really cool, though. That's a cool growing up experience. Bad Boy says most new technology is practical reverse engineering. Yes, I've heard that we've had contact with quote unquote aliens, and then we reverse engineered the stuff. I honestly think a lot of that stuff also, because yes, if you guys, technology has gone from like level 3 to level 56, like so fast in the span of just a few years. And I think it is because we're working with other entities. Yes, reverse, but I also think there are other entities that are literally just working with some governments. There are all kinds of entities out there. Beautiful. Thank you. Skynet. Yeah, we don't want Skynet. Nope, we don't want that. Let's see. Ray Brown says, what is gravity? It is a curvature in space and time and a separate force. Wait, what? Or is it a separate force? The gravity in a way is like it's the force that pulls you towards the core of the earth, right? Towards the earth. I don't know how to explain this very well. I'm sure there are people who can break it down, but this is gravity. It's a force that's pulling you towards the earth. Okay. Wolfgang says, Anthony, my dad was nuclear tech in USAF in 1960s. My dad built electromagnetic anti-gravity devices in the basement when I was a kid. I've seen it, so I know it's real. They're surprisingly simple devices. Really? Can you build one? That's pretty cool, honestly. Okay, let me see. I agree. Thank you. I love you. I love you too. I love you guys. I love you guys are amazing. Yeah, gravity is considered a theory. But it's a theory that we can see, right? But maybe there's something else that is caused by that. Wolfgang says mass and speed slows time around the water waves. Density is not gravity. Time and gravity are closely related. I can see that. Carol, hello. Why am I cruel? Your eyes are magnetic. Thank you, Jorge. That's sweet. So we are frequency. Meditate and learn to distinguish your thoughts. Like you and your thoughts. You are not your thoughts, okay? So if you ever feel like you have like thoughts that are messing with your brain and you're fighting them, you're saying no, no, no. The fact that you don't agree with them, you are not your thoughts. It's nice to lift yourself up in a higher frequency and love and light, right? But at the end of the day, through meditation, it'll help you realize that you are the observer, observing the thoughts, right? Okay. And that's going to help you. If there are ever any type of psychic attacks or voice of God attacks on civilization or just like anxiety things, realize that you're not your thoughts. You're just observing them. You're okay. You don't have to fight them. When you fight them, it gets worse. Just let it go. Mr. Corn says, need to bring the tinfoil down. I like the tinfoil. It's fun. I just do it for fun. Tinfoil down to the eyebrows line, further down to the spinal column to refer frequency effectively. Oh yeah, I'm not using it as like a Faraday like hat or something. Now I want to make one for myself for a while. Yeah, you should do it. My house, this house here, is old, so it has lead paint. And yes, there was propaganda. Oh no, lead. Oh no. Lead is not harmful unless you eat it or you snort it. If it's on the walls and you're not actively snorting or eating the lead, you are okay. It is safe. And lead paint, you know what it does? It helps diminish the EMF waves. This house is old enough that it is caked in lead. Let's see. Tinfoil level. Perfect. Yes. That's a good question, bad boy Bucky. Somebody, thank you. So sweet. Went over the world. Okay. I think actually you're probably better answering at that than me because your dad was a scientist. I'm just kind of like regurgitating what other scientists and other people have found, which is pretty interesting. It is kind of cool that RFK went to on a Dr. Phil episode, admitted that chemtrails were real and DARPA was behind them, which is insane. So I don't know what the purpose of that weather manipulation may be. I don't know. Because we are in, and again, with everything is energy, just imagine a golden aura around you. Nothing can hurt you. If you see that, just be like, nothing's hurting me. We're all good and healthy. At the end of the day, I report on these things. Oh, thanks for the star, can do. I report on these things, but I still try to like motivate, like push out love and light and happiness. And yes, there are scary things, but this could be used for good too. I think we're heading towards a utopian society, a society of abundance and love and happiness, and realizing that your energy, like your frequency, keep your frequency high in love and light, you'll attract good things. Believing you're safe, you're healthy. Whatever you see, you're safe, you're healthy. Nothing can hurt you, right? It's gonna help you create that reality. And people, we're in the age of Aquarius. People waking up to what's around them and saying no and going to the utopian society. It's gonna be good. Linky Alice, how's everything in life? Hello, Linky Alice. Everything is good. I'm happy. I'm healthy. How about you? Are you guys happy and healthy? It's good to be alive, isn't it? Oh, I found her. Hello, Fortune. Hello, Step Bro. Okay. Wolfgang says, think of the air around you as an ocean of static electricity and oxygen and the molecules floating around. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. There's something. The moth. I think it's the moth. My brain is going somewhere else right now, but there was an insect that the wings are so and so light. I think it's a moth or butterfly. The wings are so and so light that flying feels like swimming to us. So it's easy for them to fly because the air feels dense. It's like they're swimming up. It doesn't feel like flying like how we imagine it. It's swimming. Air is swimming to them because the air is denser than their wings. I think that is so cool. Oh my God. And also to your point, Wolfgang, there's electricity in the air, there's electricity in the soil. We are heading towards a society of free energy. Yes. So let's see. Let me catch up on these comments. It is dragonflies. So someone, bees use magnetism to fly. Yes, actually, bees don't like telephone towers. They stay away. It disrupts their honeycombs and everything. And birds also don't like them because they use the different waves and the energetic field to fly, to navigate, to know where to go. Okay. Bad Boy says cloud seeding since Vietnam. So that's what it is. Also, Abe says good show, informative, optimistic. Yes, spread love and light. Yes, there's disclosure, but it's also like we're going towards a utopian society. You're powerful. Don't let fear control you. That's how they control you. Nothing has control over you. And your mind too. Meditating, realizing that you're not your thoughts, right? Okay. There's one other thing I was gonna say. Oh my God, I forgot. Hopefully I will remember. Other fans from Venezuela. Ooh, Venezuela. Pluvian Python says, did you know carbon dioxide can change a bee's color to green? Really? I didn't know that. That's kind of cool, honestly. Gail says they turn the cloud seeding into sun power lasers. Oh, I see that. Also, I just remembered. Oh my God, I just forgot again. That is so weird. Oh, yes, the moon. The moon has been very bizarre. I do ghost tours, you guys. And I think it was right before the beginning of this year, I started noticing that the moon is not crescenting sideways anymore. It's crescenting upside down. But where I live, it never crescented upside down. And the first time I noticed was I had a ghost tour behind me, and they were from like I think Massachusetts. They were from another state. And they were like, is that a Florida thing? And I was like, no, that's not a Florida thing. And it's been doing that. The moon's been acting weird, you guys. It's been crescenting sideways where I live. It never does. I think you have to be close to the equator for it to crescent upside down. I mean, it's been crescenting upside down, not sideways. Have you guys noticed the bizarre moon? Looks like they swapped it. Also, the sun feels more like blue light to me now. Before, like years ago, it would feel more like orangey. Now I go outside and it's like blue light. What do you guys think? Have you guys noticed anything, or is that in my head? I don't know. I know the moon thing someone's noticed. And you know what, the sun thing also, I saw someone comment on it too. Wolfgang says the close TikTok, the core of the speeding mass. As you didn't, it's funny. I don't think you said TikTok. You just say the core. The close the core of the speeding mass that creates a wake around it, pulls in the molecules and creates density like bottom of ocean. Interesting. Wolfgang says, all of my flying dreams are like swimming. Yeah, that's so cool. I've had astral projection experiences. The last one I had, it was a while ago, and it was like a blue beam, like took me out of my body. So my body's sleeping, and I was pulled out, and I just felt the air, and it was amazing. It was like flying, but he said he was just healing my stomach. It's density, not gravity. Yeah. Let's see. For those who don't know what astral projection is, it's when your body's sleeping and your soul walks out. You can do it. Just meditate for it. Ryan Cropper teaches you how to do it free on YouTube. Check him out. Wolfgang says gravity is a byproduct of density and speed. Time shifts around the speed dense things. Ooh, cool. Yeah, if you're traveling faster than the speed of light, that's faster than time, right? Hi, Paulina. Hello. Gabriel says, I use copper bracelet rings. Also started electro culture, adding copper wires to the plants. That's cool. The sun is much, much wider as when I was young 30 years ago. That's what I'm saying. I remember the sun being golden, not blue light white. It feels so white. It feels like I'm like I'm like I was gonna say like I'm an empanada, I'm an empanada, like frying, waiting for someone to eat me. Like it doesn't. It feels like that light that heats up food, but just like the really bright white light, like bluish. The sun is not like golden anymore. I don't know. It's weird. Bad Boy Buck says, we've never been to the moon. Yes, that moon landing is so fake. Oh my god. If you look at the old footage, now that I know how to edit videos. I know how to, like, the editing is bad. And also, like, they lost the technology for so many years. That's why they never went back. That explanation is ridiculous. And then they were supposed to go now, but then they decided not to because they couldn't. They changed plans. They're like, but you were able to do this in the 60s? Lies, 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 lies. It says hi. Quincy Walker says, yes, quasi-moon asteroid PN7. I have to look into that. Bad Boy says faster than speed of light is impossible. Ooh. I mean, I think everything is possible. Everything is impossible until someone makes it possible, right? Maybe someone will. Dun, dun, dun. Wolfgang says, I used to enjoy the summer and now I hate it. Aw, I feel like I'm getting my grips instead of warmth. I'm sorry about that, Wolfgang. I still enjoy it, but it feels like blue light. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Like, it feels like blue light. The sun doesn't feel golden anymore. It's like bright. Like, I noticed in the beginning of this year, I went outside and I was like, it was around the same time the moon like swapped from crescenting this way to this way in Florida. Like it was always like this, and I'm not in like, you know what I mean? I know if you're closer to the equator, it's like this, but it changed where I live. Gal says, at Artemis 2 got caught with CGI when they were playing with objects. Awesome stream. Oh, I did see that on a live stream. Artemis 2 got caught playing with like a ball, and it's like, since it had a little bit of blue in it, it mimicked the CGI. Like, it's all a game. It's all show. It's all theater. Everything is theater. Like, nothing really has power over you. It's just the illusion of power, right? You guys are the powerful. Make a beautiful world. Don't focus on the chaos because it's just gonna create more chaos. Focus on the good, love, spread love and light, help each other, help the local communities, local shops, right? That's what I do. Just bring happiness and elevate this world, and it's a domino effect, right? Why do you have a tinfoil hat on your head? Says Thomas, for fun. I'm not using it as a Faraday cage thing. It's an accessory right now. It was discovered August 2025. What was discovered? Gail says, awesome streams, thank you. Yes, the aluminum chemicals probably change the sunlight. You think so? Like the chemtrails? And again, just imagine a golden, your energy is more powerful than whatever, right? Any fear that you accept affects your body. So imagine a golden light around you. Nothing can hurt you. You're beautiful, you're healthy, you're wealthy, you're happy. Put that energy in the world, and even if you see something that is trying to scare you, don't let it scare you, right? I'll talk about stuff, but I also want to empower you to live a beautiful, successful life and not let like these negative energies try to affect you. Nothing can actually hurt you because this world is energy. It's the energy you put out you get back, right? Just believe you're healthy. You're good. Nothing can affect you. You're fine. You got this. You got this. You can live the life that you want. You just have to believe that you can and start creating it. Nothing is stopping you. You got this. Wolfgang was Mozart here. It's funny. The sun eventually blows up. I hope not, Steven. That's like from a movie, I think. No, it was the moon. The time traveler movie. You forgot your banjo. Let's see. There's Emma Sydney Sweeney's crazy. Oh my gosh, really? Thank you. She's really pretty. Conspiracy bound. Slit says, Slit Strider says, yeah, fun. The sun feels hot and grueling anymore. Alien says, when I'm on shrooms, the sun feels like a spotlight and artificial. It's been feeling, I noticed the beginning of this year. I went outside and I was like, why does it feel like there's blue light on me? Like, it literally just felt like blue light. Like, I told my boyfriend, I was like, the sun feels like a light bulb. Like, it doesn't feel like the golden rays anymore. Thank you. Wolfgang says, Invalid was named after Mozart. Awesome. Buster says, happiness, more like stupidity. I'm sorry that you're sad in your life, that you feel like you have to put others down. I'm trying to spread love and light. Only people who are hurt will try to put others down. There's a difference between constructive criticism. I try to learn from you guys. Like, I'm a student too. I learned from you guys so much, you know? Like, even Wolfgang, I've been learning so much from him in this life, right? But don't put others down. I want to help you guys, right? I want to spread love and light. I want you guys to have a good life, right? Let's see. Yeah, it's almost like try the Burger King hat. Ooh, maybe. I don't know. I don't really eat there. Daniel says, I've earned my creative genius title, so I can say this professional. Oh, that's so sweet. Let me catch up. Cactus says, yes, a flat earther like me, tinfoil hat gang. I'm trying to figure out what I believe in, to be honest. I've heard in the dome theory. I don't believe in NASA anymore because they've been caught lying so much. The first moon landing was so fake. I know how to edit videos. I see it. I literally see through it. Jose says, we're in a simulation. In a soar. I think our souls picked this this is my personal beliefs. I believe our soul picked this life and we forget like how powerful we are and that we're all connected just to like go through the journey of remembering who we are, right? And that nothing really has power. It's love and fear. You give your power away, right? But you are the powerful one, right? Spread love and light and realize that nothing can really affect you. Don't let these fear energies take you away, right? Nikola Tesla says, we live in a realm. Yes, that's cool, gal. Thank you, Light Force. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Great story. John Smith says, the power of the mind can bring you anywhere. You can achieve anything. You just have to believe in you. That's it. I believe in you. I'm a stranger. And I know you have a soul calling. Everybody has a different soul calling, right? Whatever that is. Maybe you're an engineer. Maybe you like to create things. Maybe you're a singer, right? Maybe you love to help animals. You have a soul calling, right? And this world sometimes will try to diminish that spark. ignore it. Like, feel into that spark. There's a reason why you desire it. It is literally your calling. The more you work towards what you believe in with a happy, loving state of mind, believe in yourself, the more abundance you're going to create. You're going to see that when you pursue that soul calling, you'll be successful. And it's not like, yes, material things are nice, but I'm saying your soul calling. It's not about necessarily becoming rich. You can get abundance off of it, yes, which is nice. That we all like stuff, but the soul calling is different. You'll see you'll become more successful when you go towards that, and you'll feel happier. And like, who cares what other people think? Look at me, I'm online with a tinfoil hat. I don't care. I'm just spreading love and light. My soul calling is to talk to you guys, hang out, talk about different things I find online, and just kind of wake people up and just spread joy. I'm supposed to spread joy in this world. It's not only through lives. I'll try to do it like in person too. Okay, so let's see. PR Chilling says we need to feel the fear and do it anyways. It can be exhilarating to overcome that. That's like a game, like a video game. But but realizing that the fear doesn't control you. Nothing really has power. You're the one that gives power to things, right? Um let's see here. Bundle joy. Oh, Lord, smile. Oh, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I love hanging out with you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay. Bad boy Bucky says, I've seen tests measuring the temperature of the moon's rays. It showed that things measured in direct moonlight was cooler than things measured that were indirect. Interesting. It was cooler. That's something to think about. Let me look. Thank you. I love your energy. I love you guys. Thank you, John. What's with the tinfoil hat? An accessory. I'm just wearing it for fun. I'm an old friend. Irul says, I tell you all a dad joke, but I'm still working on it. I love dad jokes. They're cheesy, wholesome, nice. Let's see. Quincy says, sun do feel different. I think because of the Earth's new angle. I know the rotation of the Earth has sped up. Like, the scientists have publicly admitted that the Earth is rotating faster at this point, and it has to do with the poles because the ice has been melting faster, and the distribution of weight. But I don't know if that necessarily has to do with the moon. The sun is definitely weird. Like, why is it like blue light now? But I was pretty sure we're in a flat Earth, like a dome Earth. I know that's the theory. I really have to look into it more. At this point, I just don't believe what anything NASA says. But I'm still like, I haven't made my mind up. Have to research it. Tony Group says, the tinfoil hat represents enlightenment, liberation, the journey of popping the red pill in the Matrix and falling down the rabbit hole like Alice in Wonderland. I was obsessed with the story of Alice in Wonderland when I was growing up. I've always wanted to be Alice. I tried to walk through so many mirrors as a child. I loved Alice. She goes into another realm and meets all these different creatures that help her. And guess what? I have been Alice. Yes, we're talking about weird things in my channel, but I have been Alice in the aspect of astral projecting. I've been able at night to leave my body, go down a rabbit hole, not a real rabbit hole. Maybe I could. I haven't tried that, but leave my body and meet creatures from the astral realm, from the spirit realm, right? The different realities. You can do it too. I think Alice in Wonderland is a representation of all the different realities and dimensions around us. You could do this too. If you don't know how to astral project, I always shout out Ryan Cropper. That's how I learned. He has a bunch of tutorials on YouTube. It's free. Vlad says the cap slipped to the one side. Only the right hemisphere is protected now. I'm just wearing it as an accessory. I actually like it on the side more. Scoring says girls woke as fuck work here because she's cute. That's well, I'm here to spread love and light, you know? Amazing clone. Thyself woman. I don't want to clone myself. No, I like being unique. Captain Paper Plane says, if man really landed on the moon, why has it never been done again? We have 1,000 times better technology. Yes, I agree with you. What? And for the longest time, people would ask them, why haven't you gone back? We lost the technology. What do you mean you lost the technology? That makes no sense. I don't believe NASA whatsoever. One says, you live in a simulation. I think in a way it is. We forget our true power, right? You're like this golden soul that can create so much in this reality. And you come here forgetting who you are so you can discover it again through all the challenges and pursue your inner desires, right? With high love and light. Your soul is love. God's love. Everything is love. We're all love. I know, very hippie. What kind of reception do you get with that hat? I get you guys. Henry Saucy 9855 says, I've been told that what you believe will come true when you say yourself into your life. Yes, what you truly believe, your thoughts and your belief system, your emotions create your reality. So believe that you can. Believe that you are the luckiest person ever. Believe that beautiful things happen to you. Believe that miracles can happen. Literally, you wake up every day. It's a new day. Anything is possible. Sometimes doing something random and weird will get you out of the doing the same thing over and over, the monotonous life, doing the same thing over and over. Do something weird. Take a left turn right. Say hi to a stranger. Be like, hi, run away, you know? Like, say hi and run away. Do something weird to help you create more things in your life because it gets you out of the routine. And then you realize, like, oh my God, anything is possible. Like, I can literally do anything. I can literally do anything. Like, get out of that routine. It's going to help you wake up on the other side of the bed, you know, and put a weird alarm, you know, something like that. I follow, I forgot his name, but I've given him shout outs before. It's cool. So Joe Dispenza, he talks about breaking the routine, and it helps you create your reality because you realize that, oh, I don't have to do the same thing over and over again. I'm the one that chooses to go to this job or to this school every day, right? You're the one making the choice, right? As an adult, I'm talking to adults like college kids, and you're the one making choice, right? So if you want to go to school to become a doctor, that's awesome. I love that for you. But if you hate the job that you're going to every day, you're the one choosing to go there, right? You can choose different. You can choose to pursue something else. You're not stuck. I promise you, there's always a way. Just believe that miracles can happen. Anything can happen. Hello, my friend. Hello, John. Let's see. What frequencies the hat said to love and light? Oh, cute lips. Thank you. Let's see. King of the Profane says, the fickleness of life brings deep preponderance that may lead to melancholy of the soul. Read the book, The Science of Getting Rich. Ooh, I haven't read that book. Sounds cool. Gabriel says, you girl are grounded, legit theme. You are spreading good thoughts. Congratulations. We're on the same tribe. Yes, love and light tribe. I'll point out bizarre things in this world, but I always give like a positive twist because nothing has power over you. If you see things on the news, the fear is fake. It's an illusion of power. You have control of your life. Nothing can really hurt you. And we can all help each other. Help your local communities, your shops, your all that, you know. Your farmers. The hat should be copper, someone says. Ooh, it's aluminum. Let's see. I love my job. I love that for you, Lucky. You have an amazing job and you get to do it. It's awesome when people do things that bring them so much joy. Like, I love doing this. I love hanging out with you guys, you know. We're just creating a tribe. We can all hang out, and I love learning from you guys. I'm a student too. Tony Guapo says, purpose, content, self-love, self-mastery. Yes. Less is more type shit. Says Bad Boy Rockery. Wolfgang says, yeah, she's gorgeous, but also interesting talking points about energy and some slight paranormal. Yes, thank you. If you guys like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. I live often and we all hang out. That's what my lives like. Yes, I bring topics that we talk about, but at the same time, I try to get to the comments and get to a lot of the comments and read and talk about that too. I tried to engage with you guys. Let's see. That's funny. That's nice. Mr. People says, big fan. Say hi. Hi, Mr. Peoples. How many people have asked about tinfoil hat? So many. James says, 369 key to universe, vortex mathematics. Ooh. Threes, yeah, like, I don't know. The number 33 really resonates to me. It's always been my lucky number. Like, I have, like, kind of like a contract with the universe. If I'm doing something right or if I'm on the right path, show me number 33. Oh my god, it's 11:33 right now. It's 11:33 right now. As I said that, I didn't even look it up. Like, literally right now. If I'm on the right path, show me the number 33. And as soon as I looked it up, I didn't even realize it was 11:33. That's insane! Oh my god, that's awesome. Hey Polly, let's see. Do you guys have a lucky number or something that you ask the universe to show you when you're on the right path? Maybe it's a butterfly, maybe something else. Snake says the earth is infinite. Ooh. Dracula, but I'm Stoker. Oh, you're pretty, thank you. You know that it's rotating faster. Yes, the earth is rotating faster because the ice is melting in the polar caps. And it's weight distribution. Okay. Thank you, Lucky, for the roses. Comic says the sun a star. It's supposed to be. I believe we're in a cube. Ooh, interesting belief. King Toxic. Why? Here's pretty. Thank you. Thank you so much for the roses, dear Lenny. John Smith says, if you conquer your fears, it would give you strength. Yeah, it's exhilarating. Oh, I find it so exhilarating. If I have like a want that I want to do, and I have this fear, and then I'm just like F it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And then I just do it. And then I'm like, it's like the biggest high. Like, oh my god, I did this. Like, I can't believe I did it. Like, it's fun to conquer your fears. Like, it's so much fun, you know? And you don't always have to succeed. Just being able to put yourself out there. Thank you for the roses. Being able to put yourself out there and try is exhilarating. And if you don't succeed, try again in a different way. You learn from your mistakes, but it's so much fun to try and put yourself out there, right? That's what life's about. Don't hide from your desires, right? Your true desires are all of love and light. There's a reason, right? You're supposed to contribute in this beautiful society, your beautiful soul, right? So let's see. So Alex Techno says, do you believe we should move to our nearest stellar neighbor because Earth will not last more than 1 billion years? I think Earth is very alive. I think there's a lot of fear mongering when it comes to Earth. As if we have such a horrible impact. We're little ants to Earth. In a way, we are love and light, but we're little ants. We're little ants. I think Earth has a consciousness in a way too. And it can persevere through many things, you know. Down, and it has persevered through many things in history too. Down Devil says the polls have been getting crazy. Let's see. Ty Fiendler Wolf says, for real, Beth. Thank you. Empath. Oh, you're an empath. Ooh, lucky. Ty Fienler says it's both flat and a sphere. The nature of the sphere is 3-dimensional, exit in a higher dimension, where the entrances is 2-dimensional, plural. I have to reread that, like, when I'm not reading a bunch to process that a little bit. I have heard of the dome theory. Why are we always boxed in when it comes to buildings? That's a good question. It's so good to just go outside. Ooh, give me a second. I'm getting the... There we go. I was getting the puzzle of death. I saw someone on TikTok call it that. So I'm calling it that. Let's see. John Smith says the moon is moving further from the Earth. That's what causes the weather change. Is it? I have to look into that. It just feels like it's different. The moon is different. No, I have not heard of that, Joseph. Gabriel says, Earth does not move or rotate, please. When it moves, it's called earthquake. Water is flat on the surface. River flows to the lowest level, the ocean. Cool. Snake says, I love Ryan Cropper. Yeah, he's awesome. I've learned how to astral project through him. Someone's like, look serious. Look through, lose the tinfoil hat. They like listening to me, but they don't like the tinfoil hat. I like having fun. Like, why does everything have to be so serious? Why can't we just have fun? Sorry, my foot is itchy. I'm scratching my foot right now. Why can't we just have fun? Let's be goofy. Like, be goofy, be yourself, express yourself, right? Why not? Get through the, Snake says we can't get through the Van Allen belt. Let's see. Comic says they've been sending celebrities out into space. Didn't Katy Perry just come back to space? I saw someone break that down, and she just went like, so this is the Earth. She just went like right here, not even fully into space, and back down. The simulation, that simulation, huh? Someone says. Hello, you look friendly. You got the vibe. Yeah, spring love and light. Woohoo. Jerry says the DNT lays. What? Sorry, my foot is so itchy right now. I don't know why. The DNT. I think I got bit by a mosquito. Usually they don't like me. Jerry says the DNT lays the weather will experiment. Look it up. Ooh, do you mean DMT? Okay. Oh, have you guys heard of the scientist that had a bunch of people take DMT and look at a laser, and then everybody saw the same code pattern in the laser independently, and they wrote it down? What does that mean? Are they looking through the veil of the universe, of the matrix? Lucky says Earth will survive. Oh, the sun. Ooh. Space for years. Dead Karen says, go read Behold the Pale Horse by Bill Cooper. He said higher ups have been meaning space for years. Interesting. Okay. Comic says, they say when we dream, that's us from another reality seeing through their eyes. I don't necessarily believe that. I think it can happen. But I've lucid dreamed a lot. I think dreams can be a combination of your subconscious working through problems. Like, even if you have like traumatic issues or a problem that you're trying to solve, your dreams will try to work through that. So maybe you don't have to work through it in the waking state. I think dreams can be a way of messaging, like the dead can message you or other entities can message you in your dreams. And I also think dreams can be fun, right? You can have full controls in your dreams too. But dreams is not the same as astral projecting. I've astral projected. That's when your soul fully leaves the body. So you're not in a dream state anymore. Your body's resting, but your soul is gone. And you have a silver cord attached to your body. And you're as awake as here. The world feels this real or even more real. Oh, I see I got a donation. Let me go all the way down and see if I can find it. I agree. Let's be goofy. Thank you, Rookie, for the $2. Thank you so much. Let's be goofy. Sorry, I just saw that. And then the other one is what in the world's going on here. Thank you, Rookie, for the $2 again. We're just all hanging out. It just took me sometimes when I'm behind on the comments. I don't see the donations until I see it in the top, so I have to go back up and catch up on the comments. Damn it, I can't mind control her. It's funny. Let me see if I can go back up on the comments. John Smith says, when you wake up in the morning, you have to say anything is possible. Yes, anything's possible. Miracles are coming to me. Everything can happen. Like everything of love and light is possible. Focus on the good, right? Like literally do something out of your routine. You're going to realize that you really do have free will. Brookie says, you're welcome. Thank you again for another $2. That's awesome. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. Okay, so what's on your head? A tinfoil hat. That's what's on my head. MC Balero says 13 is my lucky number for my B-Day. Oh, I love that. 13 is an awesome number. There's let me see. What you're currently studying? Well, this live was originally about DARPA, but now I'm just kind of like hanging out with y'all. Your time travel. How are you doing? Hello, welcome back again. Okay, so Anonymous says the sun. I don't know about that. Let's see. Why not? This sounds very like deep. Why not says if you know yourself, you know your enemy. You need not fear the outcome of 1,000 battles. Dun dun dun. I think that was kind of funny. I think nothing really can hurt you. Everything is the fear is an illusion. Nothing has power over your soul. Nothing has power over you. Tony Group says the power of 9 equals vortex math. Nikola Tesla. Interesting. Victor says the moon leaves under the sea, then it comes up at night. You mean how you see it? Let's see. A Rookie says, thank you for spending time with all of us. Oh, I love having you guys. Thank you for the $2 again. We get to hang out, right? And talk about all the weird stuff. And I can spread love and light and encouragement because that's my soul mission, just to help raise the collective. Everybody has a different soul mission, right? So let's see. Love you, Pauline. Oh, I love you guys. Someone's like, good luck, lady. You gotta answer people. I'm out. I'm trying to. I'm trying to answer people. I just, I'm behind. Let's see. Dark Lighting says, what is the stream about? DARPA? What about them? I read through everything already. If you watch from the beginning, you'll see everything that I talked about, what I found on that agency. Let's see. Wolfgang says, moon pools on the ocean can change currents. Changing current affects wind temperatures, create weather patterns. Yes, and also, the moon does affect water and ocean, and we're mostly water. So there has been a lot of studies showing that the moon can affect you, like your emotions, everything. Let's see. Thank you for all the hearts. Dark Lighting says, I was told that sleep paralysis occurs when someone unconsciously engages in the astral projection while their spirit's trying to re-enter their body. Darker entity tries to possess their body. Nothing can possess your body. I've had sleep paralysis before, several times. It's the stage before astral projecting. What you see around you is your nightmare. It's part of you. If there is an entity, sometimes there is like a spirit trying to mess with you while you're sleeping. If the place is haunted, it can't actually, nothing can take over your body unless you give it permission. Remember, fear only has power if you give it permission, right? There have been people who've had sleep paralysis because they stay somewhere haunted. Just when you wake up, just sage, banish it. You have power over your body and your property, Let's see. Dwayne says, I tried the free will thing and ended up in the army barracks. Wait, what do you mean? Curtis talking about the firmament. Wolfgang says Dartlight. That is accurate. Oh, he's talking to Dartlight. What do you do on your live streams? We just hang out and chat about all the weird stuff in our reality. Hello from Croatia. Hello. Dark Noble says Paulina versus REM sleep. REM sleep is awesome. That's your dream state. You can learn how to lucid dream. Just meditate before going to sleep with the intention of I'm gonna remember I'm dreaming. Do this like 5-10 minutes before for like a week. You're gonna start remembering that you're dreaming. You wake up and you have full control. I usually I don't really care about lucid dreaming anymore. I used to do it all the time. If I have for a reason like a scary dream, for the most part I will wake up instantly like, oh, this not real. Cause I'm like really like loop de doo. So if I have a scary dream, I instantly know and then I have control and I just make everything disappear. Let's see. Zabata says I love when you okay. GDN says, Paulina, you always radiate such positive. Yeah, thanks. Just love and light. I just want the best for y'all, and create this community where we can just hang out and be weird together. Let's see. Mark Crawford says the spirit comes as the Hat Man, a gray alien or shadow figure. Dun dun dun. Always one of these three is the same thing, no matter. It's demonic spirit, no power, just cause fear. Yeah, it doesn't have any power. The Hat Man is a shadow figure that likes to kind of like Monsters Inc. It likes to scare children. It usually goes in houses that has chaotic energy. Maybe the parents are fighting a lot. And it'll scare children, and because children don't know that they have the power, nothing has power over them, they have that fear energy, it'll feed off of that. Let me catch up. But again, nothing has power over you. You're love and light, right? If something scary, if you see something scary, like a spirit, just send it love. And if you're awake, just banish it. You can banish it. Nothing has power over you. Oh, I see I got another donation. Let's catch up. Wow, too beautiful host, y'all. Thank you so much, Ricky. That's so sweet. Someone's like, fake live. It's not a fake live. I'm just catching up on the comments. I'm a little behind. ND says, moon makes the tides. Yes. I don't. No, Hero Time Travel, you're welcome here, of course. You attract very troopers. Thank you. Let's see. Jadisha says, I don't have any friends. Well, you're welcome to this community. We all hang out, and I try to make it where you guys can be friends with each other. I have a Discord for y'all where you guys can hang out and talk to each other. Planet versus Netflix. That's funny. That's funny. What dimension do you hail from? Ooh, good question. Paul says, I experienced sleep paralysis way back when I was around 7 years old. Before it had a name, I had a bad dream back then. I'm 55 and I still remember waking and couldn't move. I've experienced it before of quite a few times because I was trying to astral project, and that's a stage before astral projecting. You have to realize that you are not your body, so your body's paralyzed because it's sleeping, and you just walk out, right? And then once you get good at astral projecting, you just walk out. You really don't really feel the sleep paralysis. Let's see. Mark Crawford says, can we meet as a live group anyone near Dallas, Texas? Hey, Mark wants to make a group in Dallas, Texas. If there's anybody else, hit him up. Also, if you want to do the group in the Discord, you guys are free to coordinate there or coordinate here, whatever. Scientology, no. I'm just Paulina hanging out, wearing a tinfoil hat. Okay, this is kind of whatever, but I think it's the raids, the kids running into Scientology. I think that's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I keep watching them, the speed runs. Oh, the speed runs. Wolfgang says most of my dreams are chaos, fighting, and death, but it's okay because they're exciting. Well, maybe that's what you're putting in your dream. It gives you excitement, Someone's like 6'7". How do you find? Thank you. You guys are so sweet. You're beautiful. Mike Lee says, I was at the Mexican border. I saw a lot of aliens crossing over. Oh, I just got that. I thought you meant UFOs. Not cool, dude. Just be nice. Let's see. I saw aliens in my dream last night. Interesting. Did they feel real to you? Let's see. Golden Tempo. Oh my God. I think my cat just opened my door. Maya, is that you? I can't even see who's over there. Okay. I will talk to you guys later. Sending you guys lots of love and light. I hope you enjoyed this channel, this live. Make sure to subscribe because I do YouTube all the time. And I will see you guys next time. Love you. I'm going to say bye TikTok first. Bye TikTok. And then I will say bye to YouTube. Oh, yeah, it was my cat. I got scared for a second. She's right there. She knows how to open my door. Bye, YouTube. Love you guys. Bye-bye.